and also to double it and double it, so there is a survival plan for the survival plan, and then a survival plan for the survival plan, add another survival plan. Okay, so it was to design a backup survival plan for the future of the human race. Like I say, I'm a mathematician, so I deal with numbers and all of this, and I found myself working on this project. I just felt I'm supposed to do this. You know, I don't know why really, but I found myself doing this like I'm supposed to do this, and I've done it. I've done the survival sum and formula for 10 billion people, which is 3,000 billion a week. Like I say, going back to the start, I'd have to, you know, I put down in my book, design a space bank, a space ATM, and space money. And a survival system. It would have to be futuristic computer program and software that is predominantly offline, is within the private corporate sections, that type of thing, where only high skilled, specially trained individuals, especially trained security for that type of project. Very, very serious and very, very important. So that was the example and the scenario I wanted to give. 5 minutes remaining. Anything is possible. Like I said, I'm a mathematician. I've done the survival sum and formula for planet Earth. Sadly, planet Earth isn't a perfect world, and to solve everyone's domestic issues or situation is beyond my capacity. I also designed the mathematical sum and formula for bottled water for every single person on the planet. The cost of that, and for food for every single person on the planet. We need we need a global world peace treaty. Every single country on the planet, a global world peace treaty. We need a global world currency. We need a space currency. We need a space bank that is unstealable. It becomes void if it's stolen or tampered with. It's just microchip money that cannot be used for any other product other than this. It will be computerized funds that are in the world of software that are no use to any person. It cannot be stolen. Also, sadly, certain places in the world are in conflict and are inhospitable. And we have to change that, we have to address that, and we have to embrace the future, and we have to go forward. We have to realise that we're all on planet Earth, and we all come under a world flag and a space flag. We're all part of the human race. Regardless of race, colour, creed or religion, we're all here for a reason. It's 2013. We must learn from history and move forward into the future. Anything is possible. I'm a mathematician. I have shown that in mathematics, the sum and the formula, and the survival and the sum and the formula for the humankind exists. In a way, I have cracked the code of mathematics. It is the survival sum for the human race. It is the survival sum of for planet Earth. It is the survival sum. It is the start of the survival sum. Like I say, I've done the survival sum for the product. For 1 weekly food hamper, emergency food hamper, water and aid, 1 weekly living costs, basic living costs for gas, electric amenities in emergency accommodation, and 1 weekly survival equipment, tents, food, cooking things, sleeping bags, clothes and other things, all within that scenario, each within a bracket of $100. So again, let me explain: a $100 food hamper, $100 living cost, $100 emergency equipment and emergency tents. Yeah, this is the backup survival plan. Times that by 10 billion people gives you a sum of 3,000 billion. The survival sum for the human race is 3,000 billion. Let me explain. That is without the distribution and the manufacturing cost, as this DVD explains. That is for Project 2, which I am working on. You know, there's a lot of data and a lot of new data that comes through. So once I have a scope of the distance of the world roads and the whole costs are involved, and the whole distances, like I explained, like the import, export, shipping lanes, roads, etc. All of that. Once I have all that data, I can work on a sum and a formula to round that off, and then also a sum and a formula for the whole manufacturing process. So it'll be the three stages. The whole manufacturing process of this product I have already done, the survival sum for the products, the cost, and then the survival sum and cost for the delivery and the import-export of the product. So it's 3 stages. Okay, so I've done the second one first. I know. Okay, there's 2 minutes remaining, because also a lot of those factories, bottled water factories and food hamper factories, already exist and they're already operational. So I've done the survival, and also there's already haulage and import-export exists. So I've done the survival sum of what it will cost. So there is cost for the manufacturing cost, that is a separate sum and formula. The distribution cost was separate sum and formula, but I have done the survival sum and formula for the human race for 10 billion people for the product. The survival sum for 10 billion people for 1 weekly food hamper, 1 weekly living cost, 1 weekly survival equipment for 10 billion people is 3,000 billion a week, 52 weeks a year, every 100 years, every 1,000 years, every 1 trillion years, every 1 infinity of years, every 1 light years. Because for the infinity of time, for the infinity of space and time, I have solved the world in mathematics. It shows that there is a sum and a formula, a survival sum and a formula for 10 billion plus people. The world population is 6.5 billion. If we need world peace and go into the future, anything's possible. Never give up. Stay positive. I wish you every happiness. Never give up. Stay positive. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Thank you. This is Herbert Hexon for ZXI Corporation. This is Herbert Security Corporation, code name 0, code number Z1, and code name 0, code number Z2. A world flag, a space bank, space ATM, and space money, a global fixed interest rate. Thank you. ZXI, Herbert Hexon, ZXI. Thank you very much. Thank you. ZXI Private Corporation. Thank you very much. Herbert Hexon, mathematician. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stay positive, every happiness.